Good morning, everyone. Ma'am Harshika, Sir Ankit, we welcome you for the session. Good morning, respected Principal Ma'am, my colleagues, and our dear presidentials. 21st April, the National Service Day, is indeed a moment to cherish and a day to celebrate by every citizen of our beloved Republic, India. The civil service system is the backbone of the administrative machinery of the country. Once again, we welcome you, Ma'am Harshika, Sir Ankit. Dear audience, we should feel proud that our dignitaries are young achievers and hails from our very own city, Ajmer. They tirelessly chased their goals and cracked the civil service exam. Today, Ma'am Harshika Jain, the state tax officer in Ajmer, she is a fun-loving individual who enjoys reading, writing, and watching movies like any other of us. But she has feathers, countless feathers in her cap. She received the Award of Excellence for outstanding performance in political science in 12th CBSE board, which is awarded to just 1%. Just see, just 1% of the students all over India. She was the president of Women Development College. Another distinguished guest is Mr. Amit Jain, who is the Deputy SP and is presently posted at Kota. Well, Sir needs no introduction. We are witnessing with each passing day. He and his team has emerged as front warriors in the COVID curve fight. They are keeping a balance to implement government orders and remain standing undeterred day and night at every nook and corner to ensure human safety, guiding them to be a responsible citizen and follow Corona guidelines. Thank you, ma'am, and thank you, sir, to grace the occasion with your presence. Let me take the opportunity to give you a glimpse of our school and its founders. The foundation stone was laid on 12th April 2011 with a motto, Reverence for Learning. In the management team is our first lady, respected Neelam Singhvi ma'am, who's blessed with a nightingale throat. Our respected chairman, sir, Mr. G.S. Singhvi, who believes success can be achieved if one thinks seamlessly out of boundaries and barriers. Our Honorable Director, ma'am, Garima Singhvi, who is an amalgamation of a parents and a staunch believer that human values should be the ultimate goal of education. My heart swells when I enlighten you with the fact that this year, on 12th April 2021, we successfully completed a decade with a rock-strong belief, a decade to go, forever to go. I pray the Almighty God to lead our way in this tireless journey of cultivating Generation Z, as we classify them today, into the future officers in every field around the globe. Ma'am and sir, I now request you to kindly introduce yourself to us and motivate our young aspirants to learn about civil services. Let them understand the importance of opting humanities. I would request Ma'am Harshika to please enlighten us. Thank you, ma'am. Ma'am Harshika.
Thank you, ma'am, for such an esteemed introduction. And
Welcome, ma'am. I'm
and I,
obliged.
I welcome all the teachers, principal ma'am, and all our dear students. I would not call them children. They are well grown up. They are future civil servants of our nation. Welcome all students. And I am Harshika Jain. Basically, I'm from Ajmer, but now I'm posted in Jaipur as state tax officer. I've been preparing for civil services since 2013, but then I have been posted in the department since December 2017. So we would start our we would start our discussion, but more. I'll just take 2 minutes. I'll, I'll just take 2 to 5 minutes to tell you my journey. Then we will take questions from you. What would you like to know? And one thing, you want it to be bilingual, English or Hindi, whatever you like it.
Ma'am, children are comfortable both ways.
Both ways. Okay. Then
Yes.
we'll stick with being bilingual. Okay.
Sure, ma'am. Sure, ma'am.
Yeah. हाँ तो मेरे पास खुद के पास ह्यूमैनिटीज थी. मैंने इंग्लिश में ऑनर्स किया था और पॉलिटिकल साइंस में सब्सिडियरी था. एंड लेट मी टेल यू लेट मिस्टर अंकित speak for 15-20 minutes because he has his emergency duty. He has to go on field. So we'll just let him start the discussion.
Okay, ma'am.
Okay.
Sure, ma'am.
Ankit.
Over to you, Ankit, sir.
नमस्ते सभी को. मेरा नाम, मैं अभी डिप्टी एसपी के पद पर पोस्टेड हूँ. बड़ा अच्छा लगा मुझे आप लोगों का ये सिविल सर्विसेज डे पे आप लोगों ने एक चीज ऑर्गेनाइज करी. तो मैं बहुत कम टाइम लूंगा क्योंकि अभी थोड़ी सी हमारी ड्यूटी क्रूशियल चल रही है और क्योंकि कोटा में भी स्थिति जैसा आप अजमेर में भी होगी स्थिति वैसे कोटा में भी स्थिति थोड़ी डाउन है तो सभी को संभालना पड़ता है. इसलिए मैं आपका 10-15 मिनट समय लूंगा. फिर उसके आपके पास जो भी सवाल हैं जो भी कुछ भी आप पूछना चाहते हैं इस संदर्भ में आप पूछ सकते हैं और जैसा भी आपको सूटेबल हो मैं आपको जवाब देने का प्रयास करूंगा. सबसे पहले तो आप सभी को मेरी एक आपसे प्रार्थना है, एक निवेदन है आप सभी से कि कोरोना है. आप लोग बहुत समझदार हैं, जैसा कि हमारे प्रधानमंत्री जी ने भी कहा, सीएम साहब भी कई बार कहते रहते हैं कि आप लोग इसमें अच्छा रोल प्ले कर सकते हैं. सभी जो एडमिनिस्ट्रेशन है, पुलिस है, सभी लोग लगे हुए हैं कि कम से कम कोरोना फैले. इसके लिए आप लोगों की से मेरे से रिक्वेस्ट रहेगी कि मैं देखता हूँ कोटा में हूँ, मैं कोटा बच्चों के लिए अपना आप से एक बहुत बड़ा जगह मानी जाती है क्योंकि बहुत सारे बच्चे यहाँ कोचिंग करने आते हैं. तो देखता हूँ मैं डेली की उनको बार बार टोकना पड़ता है जबकि ये चीज अच्छी नहीं है. टोकने का बात नहीं है ये चीज. अब इस बार अपन को खुद को समझना होगा क्योंकि बीमारी बहुत ज्यादा फैल रही है. तो हम लोग खुद समझेंगे तो ज्यादा बेटर होगा. तो आपकी जिम्मेदारी आप खुद को समझने की तो है ही, साथ में अपने पापा मम्मी अपने घर में जो भी बड़े बुजुर्ग हैं उनको समझाना तथा अपने अगल बगल वाले लोगों को भी समझाना कि आप घर में रहिए. यदि बहुत जरूरी काम है, यदि बहुत ज्यादा जरूरी काम है तो ही जाइए, अदरवाइज नहीं जाइए. मेरी सबसे रिक्वेस्ट है, सभी इसको काम करेंगे.
सो इट रियली डजंट मैटर कि आप इंजीनियरिंग बैकग्राउंड से हैं या आप आर्ट्स ह्यूमैनिटीज बैकग्राउंड से हैं. यू नो मैं कभी मतलब स्कूल्स में ऐसा होता है कि ह्यूमैनिटीज 60% के बाद वाले बच्चों को देते हैं और 90-80% साइंस 80% वाले साइंस लेते हैं. बट फॉर सिविल सर्विसेज इट्स ऑल इक्वल, बी इट कॉमर्स, बी इट साइंस और ह्यूमैनिटीज. एंड आई टेल यू फॉर मी जिसे humanities pasand hai, it's really interesting. I got around 85% in 10th board, but still I opted for arts. It was my will. मुझे आर्ट्स ही पढ़ना था इसलिए मैंने पढ़ा. Okay, so humanities it's not something to degrade or to कि अरे ये तो ठीक है कोई भी पढ़ लेता है. I tell you कोई भी नहीं पढ़ पाता है, सबके बस की बात नहीं होती है हिस्ट्री पॉलिटिकल साइंस रटना. तो it's good. And one thing more कि civil services के लिए it really doesn't matter कि आप बहुत ज़्यादा intelligent हो. Okay, even if you are first bencher or you are last bencher, it's all equal. आपकी सिर्फ 1-2 साल की मेहनत होती है. And I tell you this guy, he is my friend and till college he was such a happy-go-lucky kind of a person. He's doing his engineering. As you see, engineering students now roaming around and ठीक है last time में पढ़ रहे हैं and they are just getting asked and like this only. But then for 1 or 2 years he dedicated himself to studies and to only studies for this preparation, and it was his first attempt. 2013, it was his first attempt, it was my first attempt, and then we both cleared. There are people even today, then after that with job I appeared again, but I could not clear. Okay, so it was first time, and it was the dedication of a first time that made us through it. ओके सो इट रियली डजंट मैटर कि आप आर्ट से हो या फिर आप साइंस से हो या आप बहुत इंटेलिजेंट हो या आप एक एवरेज स्टूडेंट हो. इवन आई वाज एन एवरेज स्टूडेंट इन स्कूल और इन कॉलेज, but it is really, it doesn't matter. I just want to ask all our students that am I audible or is my voice also breaking?
No, ma'am, your voice is very clear. Okay.
Then I'll take questions from students.
Okay, ma'am. So thank you, really, thank you so much, ma'am. And I really hope that your words did make a difference for us children. So with this, we leave you people for the bombardment of questions from our young force. We begin with Suhani Gangwal. Now, she has recently been introduced with this term GST, ma'am.
Okay.
You being in the GST department can definitely clarify her doubts. Suhani?
Thank you, ma'am Shukra.
Welcome.
Good morning, ma'am. I'm
Good
Suhani
morning.
of class 11. I
Good
feel
morning.
privileged to have got a chance to talk to you.
So
my
am I,
question-
Swani. Yeah.
My question to you is that I gathered information that you're working with the GST department. GST was introduced to do away with the indirect taxes and provide a single and streamlined process.
Yeah, right.
So according to you, how much has it worked as proposed as its implementation since 2017?
Yeah, I'll tell you both the sides, pros and cons. Okay, there are two sides of GST, goods and services tax. First, I would tell you the good side. Okay, before there was VAT, right? Okay, now GST.
But VAT is value added tax.
Yeah. Are you from economics background?
The child, ma'am?
Yeah,
Ma'am,
the child,
actually, I have
Suhani.
just opted for commerce.
Oh, you just opted for commerce. So I'll just tell you in simple terms. Before, whatever it was, the taxation system was, it was sale tax and VAT. There was tax on tax. Okay. Now GST, what has GST done? It has simplified tax in the terms like आपने सुना होगा ना, one tax, one nation. पहले क्या होता था? In simple terms, I tell you कि मैं हरियाणा से कोई सामान ला रही हूँ, okay, और वहाँ पे अगर VAT 24% है, ठीक है, और राजस्थान में टेल यू कि वैट 14% है, तो आई एम इन काइंड ऑफ अ लॉस. उसके भी प्रोसेस हुआ करते थे कि वो बहुत ही टेक्निकल है, सी फॉर्म जारी करना है, नॉट, बट कहीं ना कहीं जो डीलर्स वगैरह थे दे वर इन अ लॉस. तो सिंप्लीफाई करने के लिए कि वी हैव गॉट इट्स वन नेशन एंड वन टैक्स, हर जगह टैक्स रेट सेम होगा. ओके, एंड हर जगह आप पूरे इंडिया में कहीं भी सेल कर सकते हो और कहीं भी परचेज कर सकते हैं. पहले इसके रेस्ट्रिक्शंस थे, तो इट्स इजी फ्लो ऑफ ट्रेड. ओके, मोरओवर अब ये जीएसटी का एक दूसरा पॉइंट ये है कि जहां पे हम सेल करते हैं, जिस स्टेट में, अगर राजस्थान में सेल हो रही है तो वो टैक्स लेता है. ओके, पहले ऐसा नहीं था. ओके, इट वाज आर्बिट्रेरी, इट्स रियली टेक्निकल. ओके, तो जीएसटी हैज सिंपल एंड इट हैज आल्सो सिंप्लीफाइड. वैट वाज, उसमें थोड़ा ऐसा था कि अब मैं आपको चेंज समझाऊं कि जब हम परचेज करते हैं तो उस पर टैक्स लगता है, फिर उसको आगे बेचेंगे. मान लीजिए फिर ये कंप्यूटर मैंने, इसके पार्ट्स मैंने 50,000 में खरीदे, उस पर मैं टैक्स लेके आ रही हूँ, फिर मैं इसको सेल करूंगी तो मैंने उस पर भी दिया. अब ये 2 लाख का हो गया तो मैंने 2 लाख पे पूरा टैक्स दिया. तो देयर वर सम टेक्निकलिटीज, इट वाज टैक्स ऑन टैक्स, मतलब कंप्यूटर टाइम्स था, बट जीएसटी हैज सिंप्लीफाइड. बट देयर इज one or two things lacuna in GST. First of all, it has become, we are so dependent on technology. Okay, You might, I don't know that should I tell you about this term ITC. I think you might have not heard about it, input track schedule. But there are a lot of what can I say? There are a lot of frauds that are happening because we have become so dependent on technology. Okay, there are forms which are running only on systems, on computer systems. There is no reality. So this is one big lacuna, and it runs in crores and crores. This is what we are really fighting today in our department. So yeah, GST is good. It's very good. Okay, it has taxed goods and services both, and it's one tax rate. It has really simplified, and we are all the more simplifying the slab 5%, 12%. It will be getting simplified with the passage of time. Okay, but there is some problem that I'm sure the department and the GST Council will take it seriously as we are taking it. Thank you.
With this, we move to Samriddhi Mittal, who aspires to take civil service exams. So, ma'am, you can really help her out.
Sure, sure.
Good morning, ma'am.
Good morning.
My name is Samriddhi and I am a humanities student of class 12 and I aspire to become civil servant. Please guide me on what strategy I should adopt for its preparation.
Sure, sure. What subjects do you have in humanities right now?
Ma'am, I have political science, geography, history, and English is a compulsory subject, and fine arts.
Okay. Samriddhi, I can tell you, अगर मैं बताना चाहूँ तो शायद मैं आधा घंटा भी ले सकती हूँ, लेकिन अगर मैं बताना चाहूँ तो मैं सिर्फ एक पॉइंट में भी आपको जवाब दे सकती हूँ. Just be aware of the situations around. Just be aware of what is happening around. Abhi aap, you are really young. You have at least 3 more years to go. 12th, first year, second year. Even when you are writing your third year finals, then you will be appearing. Then also you will be one of the youngest civil servants. Then what you have to do right now is what you are studying, like geography, whichever subject you like. Okay, just study by heart and by not because you have to clear or you have to get 80%, but because you have to understand. And let me tell you, geography is a very good subject for civil services. And second thing, start reading newspaper. If you don't, I tell you, till today I read the Hindu. It might be somewhere here. Okay, it's been 5 to 6 years, but it has become a habit for me. Okay, but you can start if you the Hindu is a little complicated and it's in the starting. You can start with TOI. Okay, and you are English medium student, right? Then you would not have any problem. Start with Times of India, then start reading either the Hindu or Indian Express. And I tell you, after 3 years, I think half of your preparation will be done, because we have 4 papers of GS and it really covers from current affairs. And reading newspapers and GS is more than sufficient. It will help you in just everything, in essay, in GS paper, in your optional paper. And I'm sure if you read it thorough and you imbibe, you understand what is happening in the world, in India, and you, after 2 years, you are able to give your own opinion. I'm sure in final year of your graduation, I'll be able to see you as a civil servant. I'm really sure of it. I think for now, the only key is just be aware, and not news is not what we see in news channels. News is what we really read in good newspapers. Okay, so just be aware of your surroundings.
Just 2 minutes of yours. It will be my privilege to thank you. So, children, the gist is the more you sweat in peace, the less you bleed in war. And ma'am herself is an ardent reader. So I'd like to wind up with this. Agatha Christie in her novels had created a character named Hercule Poirot. Ma'am must have definitely read it. The character traits of that detective really fascinates me. He insists that every detail is in front of us. All of us need an eye. And the most important is to exercise our gray cells. That is the crux of the myth. With this belief and vision, our chairman sir goes to. So I conclude my deliberation here with a beautiful quote which we should all ponder upon. Perseverance is the key to success. So thank you all. Special thanks to our dynamic guests. Thank you, ma'am. Thank you so much. It was really wonderful to hear from you.
Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you, ma'am. Thank you so much.
Thank you, students. I wish to see you all great civil servants. We as a country, India needs you, your dedication and your, your rush of adrenaline is really the country needs. So we can think something out of the box. Okay, please, I hope to see you in future as civil servants. And when you become IAS and IPS, please do not forget me. Okay, remember me also. Okay, thank you so much. It was pleasure talking to you all. Thank you.
And you'll be in our heart. Salute from all of us, the presidency family. Thank you, ma'am.